Hi everyone, it's Shilpa here, and it's a beautiful day today, so I thought why not make a card, and I'm going to show you the process of making this card. So I'm going to start with my card base, and it's a beautiful pearlescent cardstock, and I believe it's a Crafter's Companion one. And what I've done is I've already cut my mats and layers for the card base, and it's 6 by 5.5, so it's just it's not a complete square, but I like the slight longer edge, and I'm just gonna crease the edge there. So I'm gonna have it opening on the side here, and what I've picked for this particular card are just some papers from a few different paper pads. So I've got from Craft Consortium, and also some Tilda paper pad for the insert, like this one. So it's all beautiful shabby colours that I've gone for, and so these are going to be my card layers, and I'm just going to put them down, and then I'll show you the embellishments that I've got to go on them. So before I do put this first layer down, I want to distress the edge a bit and make it more shabby, and all I do is just take the edge of my scissors and run it down the edges. It just gives you that white edge, more of a visible white edge, and it doesn't matter if you tear into it, it just gives it more of a shabby look. So that's going to be my first layer, and I want my flowers this way. I think I'll have it this way. So I'm just going to use some wet glue for the first layer, and I always use the tacky glue or collal, but I've not had collal for a while. I've completely run out, so I need to probably go and buy some. But this is a really good tacky glue, and it just sticks really quickly. So this is my first layer, and then I'm going to have this layer. So this is actually from some scraps, that's why you can see it's a bit torn and battered looking, but I don't mind because it just adds to the effect, and I don't mind the fact that it's got a little tear in it. So I'm going to just distress the edge of this one as well. Just going to be a bit more careful with this one because it's already got a tear, and I don't want to like tear it in a crazy kind of a way. So I've just tore it there, doesn't matter, I'm just going to flick it this way. It is a double-sided paper, so I don't mind that. Just adds to the whole shabby kind of effect. Okay, and I'm just going to roll back this bit that's torn as well, like so. There, and I think I'm going to have it going this way. So this layer I'm going to have it flat. I was going to put it on double-sided foam, but I've got other layers that are going to go on it, so I'll put the other layers on foam. I love this side of the paper as well, but I am going for like a pink and blue kind of a look. Put that layer down. Okay, and then my next layer is this pink layer here. So it's all about adding layers, which I love doing. And I'll show you the dye as well, and it's the tattered lace dye that I'm going to use. So I'm going to also just put a bit of a tear in here, so it just kind of sits nicely. like so, and I'm going to have a little tear down here. So don't be frightened of tearing your papers. It's only paper at the end of the day. If you're not happy with it, just cut a bit more and go with it. So I'm going to put double-sided foam on this layer just to give it a bit of height. And the pair of scissors I'm using for this is only to use with foam, because when you cut into foam it does damage your scissors, so just be careful, just use a bad pair. Okay, so I take the backing off these, and then I'm going to put that onto there. So that is so far looking great. And then I've used this beautiful die, and this is a Tattered Lace Ornamental Vintage Heart die, and you can see it's huge. So it is going to go over some of the layers, but I don't mind. I think it's just such a gorgeous die. And I've already die cut it in white, and this is how it looks, and I absolutely love it. So I am going to have some dimension to this, and I'm also going to use a bit of the leftover from this blue piece, and I've cut out the matching inside die for that. And I've also put to the side here some die cut elements that are from this pack, and this is a Kaisercraft collections pack, and it's the True Romance collection, and it's all the die cuts, the collectibles they're called, and it's the True Romance set. And I thought it had the really nice blues and pinks in there that I could use. And I've also got some Prima flowers and some wild orchid flowers, which I'll show you in a wee sec. So I'm just going to get these stuck down, put my embellishments to the side. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a curl like this, so it just falls nicely on the edge. And I will have this on dimensionals, and the sentiment, I have thought about it. I'm not going to put a huge sentiment, it's just going to be a little circle with high in the middle, and I'll show you how I've done that. I'm going to cut this down a bit more, and then put this on here. And I'm just thinking, before I put the heart down, I might want to put some of my some of these embellishments on. So I've got some roses from that die cut pack, and I'm just going to have a little think about what I want to do, or do I want it on the top. So I think I'll probably have them on the top. So I'm just going to put this down like so. Yep. And then I've got another piece of the same die cut, and then a little doily from the same collection, and I've just put high with some stickers, and these are some Anna Griffin stickers, and that's going to go in the middle on top of this heart. So this heart here, I think I'm going to have again a bit of dimension on it, and then it's just, I think this card will need a box to go in, and I'm not going to make a box on this video, but I think I will be doing a box soon, because I've had quite a few people ask me about boxes, but they are really super simple and easy to create. So I'm going to have that one there, then I'll have this piece here in the center, and then I'll put the high on bit of foam pad as well, and I want to cover where it says cherish, because I don't want to see that, I don't need that. Okay, so that's how it's looking, really pretty. With my die cut elements, I think I'll have them, because don't forget I've got my flowers that I need going on as well, so I'll have them like so. So I'm just going to have a little think about where I'm going to put stuff, and I do want a large gardenia in the mix. So I've got this, and then probably add some blue ones just to match with the papers. So I'll go with that, and I'll get a stick in. So I'm going to just grab my glue gun, which has heated up nicely. And I'm just going to start sticking. So I'll put these die cut elements on first. So I'll probably have one just tucked behind here, like so. Have this one just stuck here, like that. And then I'm going to have my large flower, plenty of hot glue, so I say, and my glue runs out. Just 1 second. So I've got plenty of hot glue on the back of this large gardenia, and I'm going to stick that here. I've got this blue one here. These are open roses, and these are Wild Orchid Craft ones. 2 different sizes, but beautiful powder blue colour. It's like a grey blue. So I'll add them next. I think I'll have one just tucked here, and then the larger one towards the top, just tucked here. I've got some Wild Orchid Craft rosebuds, which I'll tuck behind this little bit here. And I want to add these really pretty Prima flowers. Just get these out. I'm going to add a couple of those, probably add 3 of those because I really like them. And I love it's got that reddy pink centre, which makes it look really pretty. So I'll add one here. I'm going to add one here. And I think I want to add one here. So I'm just loading it up with flowers. I love using flowers in my cards. And then I've got another couple of these rosebuds. Just 2 more. Just twist them together. And I think I'm going to have them probably just have them probably coming out of here, like that. Got one more of these. I'm just going to curl it just to give it a tiny bit of dimension, and I'll probably want this, let's have a look, just behind there, so you can see the blue heart a bit more on the white. And then I've got these butterflies. In fact, I've actually got some little blue sweetheart blossoms. I probably want to add these as well, actually. As soon as I'm adding a bit of blue, I'll add these blue flowers. And they're only tiny, so I'm just going to add them. Add one here, just there. And then one more. I think I'll have it just here next to them white rosebuds. Put it there. And then my butterflies. I'm just thinking, do I want anything in the center of that big gardenia? Because you can always change up centers on your flowers. Or do I want something white? I'm just going to grab a pearl center, because I think it looks a bit too pink. Gonna see how that looks. Or maybe this one. No. Or maybe just a pearl, like a pearl bead. No, I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Or maybe add a white flower. Just gonna grab my white flower. Yeah, I think I need a white flower in the middle, just to take away from that yellow in the center there. So I'm just tearing back on the white flower because I don't need a big flower. I just want a slightly smaller one than what I have, and then put that in the middle. Add a bit of glue, and then that gives me a nice pink and white flower. And then my butterflies. So I've got this one here from the die cuts, and I've got a darker blue, so I'm not going to use the darker blue one. I think I'm going to go for just these two blues here. Again, I'm just going to curl back the wings, and I'm going to have one up here like so, and I'm going to have one probably here, just on the little ends of that large rose die cut. So I'll just have it like this. And do I want to add a bow? Because I've got this white twine, what I'll do, I'll just tie a double bow quickly, and I'm going to see how it looks before I cut it off. And then if I don't like it, I don't have to put it on. If I like it, I'll just cut it off and put it on. So just tying a double bow, not a huge bow, a smallish kind of a bow. And just thinking, do I want it? Yeah, I'll have it in the center there. So I like it. I'm going to cut it off and then use it. Just going to spread it out a bit. And I'm going to have it right there over the flowers, which I don't mind. I think it looks nice. Just have it there. This gives a bit more of a shabby, dimensional kind of a look. And then to finish it off, it's looking really adorable. To finish it off, I have cut off matching coordinating blue paper from one of the Tilda pads, I think. Oh no, sorry, this is from the Craft Consortium. And I'm just gonna add some glue to the edges of this paper and add that to the middle. I could have used pink, but there's quite a bit of pink going on at the front. So that's the inside, and then that's the top. And if I wanted to, I can just go in and put some white paint on the actual flowers to finish it off, but I think it looks nice the way it is, and I like it. So that is my beautiful shabby chic high kind of a card. It's really adorable. I love the heart die. I mean, you can see the edges of that heart, and obviously the flowers and the beautiful papers. So in fact, I'm just going to grab the paint and do this while I'm recording, and I'll show you how you lighten up these dark flowers. So I'm just going to dab a paintbrush into some white paint, and I'm just going to go over, nothing neat, just simple dabbing motion of the paintbrush with some white paint, and you can see how instantly that just shabbifies it. So that is it. So I'm just going to let that dry now, and that is my card done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think below. I love reading your comments. It's just a shame I don't have time to reply to everyone, but I do put after I've read each comment, there is the heart that I click on. So thank you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. There are going to be a few more videos coming soon. I've not had time because my little one's been very poorly over the bank holiday weekend, and he's just gone back to school today actually, so I've had a bit of time for crafting, and it's a lovely day. So I hope you have a lovely day in whatever you're doing, and stay tuned for more videos. I have got my blog link below as well if you want to go on click on that and follow me on my blog. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.